Wow. I didn't realize there was so many languages options in the game. Alright, I guess I'll start the game now.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kain. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel. and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nazgul from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
Ouch.
Simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
It reminds me of Stargate.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
And it's slightly different from the end of the first game.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands...
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Kain, some 30 years from now.
Ah, you two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Kain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Is this the vampire Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Kain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Kain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Kain is lying in wait for you, unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world. We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Kain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Kain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
Now block. The strong attack. I don't have the blast anymore. cut off his head. Oh, that's weird. YouTube's weird, man. Sometimes when I start my stream, on a rare occasion, it will not show up on my feed. Like I'm not streaming, even though I know I am. And I'll have to stop my stream and restart it. It's so weird.
There's one! Here it comes! Prepare to
Really? That's weird. I don't have any of the abilities that he had in the first game, do I?
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Kain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
I went ahead and got PlayStation Go temporarily. Mostly just for show. That's what I thought. Damn. If they were to remake the first two games, like this one and the last one, I wonder how amazing things would look, and the transition from the spiritual realm to the physical realm, and so on and so forth. I can't go into the through the gate.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the SoulReaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered, would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Wow. It like destroys their bodies.
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me.
Yeah.
An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth.
William
And
was
here I
Kain,
discovered
wasn't
the
he?
source of the displacement. The SoulReaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken, apparently in the battle between William and Kain. I had not thought such a thing was possible, until, of course, Kain shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long dormant spirit was now fully aroused. And for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leeched to restore the blade.
Wow.
But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kain who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Kain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough.
What's up, Dougie?
As you said, death comes
I don't like
first.
boiling hot dogs.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
Just nuke them in the
What did you
microwave.
say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you.
He's such a weasel, this guy.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I
I needn't concern myself with you. Kain is waiting for me.
Go then, Raziel. Seek Kain out and destroy him in the name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of
He's so full of shit.
and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
He knew Raziel was gonna find that sword.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will,
Reaver
regardless of
convergence.
my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
Over-aroused. Have you ever been over-aroused? I surely hope not. That could be disastrous. Those are going to become a significant piece in the game.
So this was the legendary Janos Audrin,
Janos
reputed
Audrin.
to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villages below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness, and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Sarafan therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Audrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves
No,
by
thanks.
demonizing their darkest enemy?
No, thank you. I think all the squirrels are probably hibernating this time of the year anyway.
Seize him! Die, fiend!
Okay, cool. Seize him! Taste my blade, vampire!
Taste my blade, vampire!
What's up, baby? What's up, handsome puppy pup? What's up, handsome boy? Okay. He can still do that. He just didn't get his other abilities that he apparently has in the last game. I like the spectral shift in this game compared to the last one.
Over there! Prepare to die.
I went ahead and bought Blow Him in 2. Of course, I had to get a monthly membership just to get it. I thought maybe that would work once I got my Reaver back. I guess not. I must find another way out. Doogie, did you have a good Christmas? If you're still watching? Give me another drink. Damn. Taste mine. Taste mine. It tastes like chocolate. Yeah. Right. I'm kind of stuck at where to go. That door is sealed.
Prepare to die.
You prepare to eat my lunch. Damn. She fucking me up.
Prepare to die.
Damn. Alright. She landing hits faster than me. Shit. She was really good with that staff. Man, they don't get much health killing them, the humans. Harvester of Souls trophy earned on the PlayStation. His Reaver probably don't sustain him anymore either, like in the last game. Oh, now I can't go back in there? Let's try this door over here. I don't know where else to go.
Taste my blade, vampire.
You can't taste? You know, I can't taste your blade. Well, maybe after I kill you, I can probably pick it up and taste it. Yep, that's a blade, alright. Yep, you're right. You know, if I had the money to just throw around, I would buy another PS5 and transfer all my games to that.
Strange how my history came full circle.
And stream
This
to
chapel,
see if the
I
chat would
realized,
still be
was a memorial
screwed up or
to
not.
my former Sarafan brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. And then so cruelly profaned by Kain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become, and a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Kain and destroy him.
Never have. Uh-oh. She lost her head on that. I'm done streaming. I gotta put the Christmas tree away. I'm probably gonna stream to about 1:30, another 45 minutes or so.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Kain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Kain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Kain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
I think I need a dark blade to go in there, if memory serves me correctly. me to do that.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm, and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
How did you know that? Just by looking at it. Yay, more blankets for the couch. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to get elsewhere. By exploring this area in the spiritual realm. Gonna get me something to drink and some cookies. Cookies. Urgh. You know, I need to stream some not Legacy of Kain. Some Death Stranding today. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen, stand by. All right. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Probably can't get in there. Let's go check this out.
I did not yet possess the means to unlock this barrier, but this enigmatic symbol was clearly the key.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I'll put that away when I get done. Or, yeah. Okay.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
A very fancy way of saying saving your spot, your progress.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Seize him! Die, fiend! There's one.
There's one!
What was that? Like bats or something turned into green dust and disappeared. Excuse me. There it goes again. Raziel's being watched.
Prepare to die. There it is!
I'm not gonna tip that over. Damn. Man.
Die, fiend! Die, fiend!
Damn.
Prepare to die. Here it comes.
Prepare to die! Get it! Prepare to die!
I've come full circle. Or back the way I originally came.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kain's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution. The pillars of Nosgoth, pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state, yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Kain, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Kain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Kain? Now, turn and face me. chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Kain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the Pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these Pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
Yep.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nupraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nupraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Kain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit.
No.
Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it.
Chocolate chip cookies from
There's no shame
BJ Hoso.
in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Kain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Kain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
The Corruption of the Pillars trophy earned on the PlayStation. About 20 minutes. I'm gonna get off your. Damn. He popped his neck. I gotta dismantle my Christmas tree, put it back in its bag. I may. I wanted to see what was over here in the spiritual realm. I may play some Death Stranding later, or I may get back on and play this. I don't know yet. Did I come? Yeah, I came through this way. I guess there's nothing else you can do over here. I thought there would be a thing to transfer back over to the material realm. The living, breathing room. Ugh, excuse me. Huh. Other way, you think? Well, I was over here and I decided I wanted to see what was wall turns to stairs. I wanted to see what. Oh, okay.
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Kain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Kain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
I tried playing the first Legacy game a while back. Early December 10th. I got to this cave and I got stuck. I'm going to have to restart it. Yeah, good old latency. This was my first Legacy of Kain game. No, SoulReaver 1 was. And then I played this one a long time ago. These things are a bit more, irritating. Yeah.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Yep. It's what's his name? Vassador or something. Starts with a V. The green vampire with the big ears. Oh, look at that. Looks like Raziel.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
And it had been closed for so long that the gears that were made to operate such a door, door, had gotten stuck of centuries of an operation that they did not move. And I, Raziel, was stuck outside, not allowed to enter. And thus for the game had come to a conclusion. Forever to stand at this door and not continue my journey. That'd be my luck as Raziel. Get to the door, unlock it, and due to the centuries of the door not operating, it's sealed shut. Not able to go forth. Yeah, Vorador. I couldn't think of his name. Bitch! Damn. I don't get their souls? That's not cool. These things are annoying. Who said Raziel? Someone said Raziel. Who's calling me? Raziel. 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 That looks familiar.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony,
like
apparently
Janos Aldrin,
afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Kain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel. Do not be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor.
like a big octopus.
And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Silence was refreshing. Lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present, here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Kain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Kain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, I think his faith will falter.
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Kain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my SoulReaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Kain's blood belongs on your hands.
Kain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form, but if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Kain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
You ever play Vampire, Kai? That game is cool and challenging if you want to get like a really good ending. It's pretty well done. It takes place back in the like early 19th century, maybe 18th century. I can jump down there.
Your destiny beckons.
Shut up, old man. Old squid. Stab me in your god-dong eye. Rawr. I'll poke you in your daggone eye. I can't shoot my projectiles. Dang. I wanted to shoot you in your daggone eye. things are annoying. Dang it. Dang it! I got something out of that. It seemed like. All the way up here for nothing? What's the point of going up this ramp to a dead end? What's the point? I don't get it. Yeah, the doctor, yeah. If you try to feed on people, it makes the game more difficult. You actually grow more powerful if you feed on all the people. But to get the better ending, you have to try not to feed on them and just kill the enemies that try to kill you in the streets, from what I remember. Oh, here's a wall. Like, at the end, if you want to have the ending where you and his vampire girlfriend walk off to live together in harmony and peace or whatever, you have to try and not kill anybody. Yeah. I unfortunately got the bad ending, because I killed her surrogate daughter. I killed all the people, or at least most of them, to get the strength that I wanted. But and I looked up online years ago, like, what you have to do to get the other ending. You have to try and not kill anybody. What is this? Is this part of the squid guy right here? No, I can't tell if that's a squid or just a rock. And like, he accidentally like killed his own girlfriend when he was alive. She came like looking for him because he went missing, and it was like the first thing he fed on when he woke up and didn't realize it. But she also became a vampire, and she was like killing people. And you end up having to fight your own girlfriend in a cemetery. But she was like the hardest boss in the whole game. what I remember. I think I'm gonna have to drain this water somehow. It's funny how I still remember like certain key elements in that game, but I haven't played it in like 5 years or whatever, how long it's been since that game came out. There were some secrets that I seen in the game, some puzzles. There was a pressure plate I remember in the cemetery or somewhere in the game. But I had no idea, like, how I was supposed to, figure that out. Kai, did you just butt text me? I don't know how to pronunciate that last comment of yours. Sorry. I don't speak, Kupu language from Final Fantasy XIV. Kupu 908666. Or yeah, 908666. I don't know what to do. I'm about to just throw this game across the field, but I can't because it's digital. Cats are saying hi? Ah, okay. I was like, what? Stepping all over your phone? I knew something was going on. Either you sat on it, you put it in your back pocket with the screen still on, or something. Look up. Oh, hang on. For a moment, I was actually about to look up at my ceiling. Swim up. I'll need to get back into the material world. Every time I say material world, it makes me think of Madonna's song. Material, material. Shit. These things are more relentless in this game. Hang on, I gotta get back to a thing where I can get back into the material world. I went to the top of this place. Man, it's dark down here. Look for a future interactable on the floor and swim up. I don't think you meant future intractable. Like a hallway, a tunnel. Yellow crystals lead you there. This is... Yeah, very confusing. It's a good thing I'm dead already. Otherwise, I'd be drowning. Stalactites, stalagmites. Oh, here we go. Yeah, maybe when I get done streaming. Okay. Man, that water is cold. Don't judge me if you happen to see my thing. It's cold water, okay?
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
I thought in time I might become a millionaire, but I still haven't.
Two arms.
Yes, you are correct. I have 2 arms. I hate swamp water. Hey, lady. At least I'm not the one getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Ugh! Those things are the real bloodsuckers. Little bitches. I don't care who you are. Whether you're the right side or the left. I don't think there's a single person out there who loves mosquitoes. Oh, they're so cute, little bloodsuckers. You're so adorable. They fill me with jolly, jolly, warm, wet feelings. Mosquitoes. My wife walked in on the very end of that conversation. Vorador. I wish I could do that.
My lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Man, I don't think I've heard any of these words ever used in the English language by the people I work alongside with or people in my family. It's such old English words. Well, bitch, bitch. Ugh, I remember the swamp. Such a pain in the ass. Over there!
Taste my blade, vampire!
That was Michael Bell. Taste my blade, vampire! Excuse me. I don't remember eating that. Man, I was trying to glide. Okay, I want to make sure. It's sad you can't save your game anywhere you want like you could in the last game. Die, bitch. Die. Sorry, buddy, I just killed your dog. She was trying to bite my ankle. Or he. I don't even know. I didn't check the sex. She don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone. Dead-eye dick. She don't eat meat, but she sure likes the bone. That's a good song. Oh, my sword disappeared. I remember that light and dark.
There appeared to be a passage
Puzzle.
here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Your butt's light and dark. Don't lose your head now. Oh wait, he did. It's funny, Raziel kept 2 of the abilities he got from his brothers in the last game, but I don't appear to have any other abilities that he obtained. Be careful. Love you. Be careful. The drip stuff. Alright. Love you. Alright. Sure. Yeah, write that on your list so you don't forget it. I'm on my last bottle. Love you too. Okay, I won't either. Wyatt's going to the store to get some. Here it comes! Wyatt's going to the grocery store to get some groceries. Die, you fiend! Bitch! Bitch! Come on, Soul. Sometime today. Jeez. That's so frustrating. I've had mosquitoes attach onto my legs faster than that damn soul going in my gullet.
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
Do you think if mosquitoes suck the blood of a person that's diabetic, they'll get a sugar high? I wonder about things like that sometimes. When you bathe yourself with a bar of soap, are you cleaning yourself with the bar of soap? Or are you making the bar of soap dirty? Is the vacuum cleaner, when you vacuum your floor, are you the vacuum cleaner, or is the vacuum cleaner a vacuum cleaner? What would a chair look like if your knees were backwards? Why are apartments all stuck together? And we drive through parking lots. If I purposely transition myself to the spectral realm, why do I have to suck more souls into my gullet, just to get back? Here we are. That's an important piece, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Looks like we're going to be reflecting some light here and there.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the pillars' chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
The SoulReaver. Is this a zombie? Ha ha! You fall down and go boom. Ha ha! I'll take this. I wonder if I should go down before I go up. Get up to get down. I vaguely remember this place. Before I jump down in that hole, I'm gonna go see where the stairs lead. Down here, if anywhere. Not very bright down here with all the darkness. Okay, this was a waste of time. It seemed like it led somewhere, like somewhere important. All right. My curiosity didn't lead me anywhere. Alright, more dead people. Well, alright, hang on. Damn. Die already. I didn't want that. Die! Really? More zombies? Man, they died about as slow as Pee Wee Herman in the Buffy movie. First Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, which led to the TV show. Oh, man. I remember this puzzle. Vaguely. Enough that I remember it. I don't remember how to do it. It's about reflecting light and stuff. Casting a shadow and light. I gotta get a piece to go right here. Wherever it's at. It showed it in a glimpse in a cutscene somewhere. Cool, now I can get in here if I die. I can turn this around. I don't think I can shine light through here. Great, the door closed on me. Thanks. I didn't mean for it to close. Alright. Back up the wall again. Once I find it. If that zombie's up here again, I'm just gonna jump down inside. Okay. Okay, that did squat. Will it stay open though? Oh. Really? Bitch. You shooting me with that green shit? You are half the man you used to be. Alright. Ew. Good old PlayStation. If this place is abandoned, I guess the zombies are the one lighting the torches. I was gonna say, who's lighting the torches? That was a cool camera angle. And I got like 3 souls. I could be wrong. Where's this supposed to go? It seems to be the only pillar to move. Oh, okay. Hey. Got it. Shoot projectiles at puzzles targets. How do you shoot projectiles? Okay, never mind. Oh, I didn't see that. Secret. Alright, how am I supposed to get up there? Okay. Answered my own question. There's that plate. Oh. Okay, it was up there. Well. I didn't think it was going to be that easy getting across. Yeah, potato salad's great. Potato salad is great. I like potato salad, macaroni salad. Okay, let me know when you drop it off, man. You know what my mailbox looks like? Always picking up that. I don't want that. I want that shit, y'all. That's what I thought. I need to get over there. But no. It's not shaped like a little barn. Correct. Incorrect, mundo. It is incorrect, my friend. How do I get up here? No, it's a standard mailbox. But it's stuck in something at the end of my yard. Because I had to deal with, over the 10 years that my wife and I lived here, like, I had to deal with half a dozen people running it over, including my own father at the time. So I had to do something to make people think twice of just running it over again, unless they wanted to do serious damage to their car. No. It's a drum, an oil drum that used to hold like 480 gallons of oil. Now it's got about 5 bags of cement in it. Or at least 4 bags. I don't think we used all of them. Almost 3/4 of the way full. And then the rest is filled with like dirt and mulch to make it look nice. We put some plants in there to make it look nice. I feel like I'm supposed to do more than just turn that. I feel like I need to turn that toward me. But I'm having trouble getting over there to turn it. There doesn't appear to be a way up. Can no longer light your saber on fire like the previous game. be nice if the ground or something shifted where you could get over there easy, but I'm stumped. I'm going to have to look through my old stuff and see if I have a strategy guide for this game. Still. Alright guys, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more streams and stuff from me. I'm going to get off here for the day. I got to take apart a Christmas tree. Till then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out. I might be on tomorrow morning before I go back to bed for work tomorrow night.